what's up guys? Welcome back to my channel and welcome to a month and a half of keto eating. It's been a little while since I've posted. The holidays are just a really hard time for me, but I am back and I found this recipe for cinnamon roll pancakes that are okay for the keto diet. And what's hilarious about this whole thing is that I made a double batch. This is a double batch. It's like a lot of pancakes in there, right? But it is so tiny still. So I'm sorry for the small amount of food, but it looks amazing. It's probably more in line with what I would want to eat, like quantity-wise normally. So this will be good for me, so I hope you enjoy it. I also have extra frosting that I just didn't want to drown the pancakes. Obviously the recipe will be completely posted below along with the link to the recipe that I use so you can make it yourself. And I will also list the macros below for this, so the amount of fat, protein, and carbs in this whole thing, which is, by the way, again, 2 portions. All right, without further ado, this might be a pretty short video because this is a small stack of pancakes, but I really wanted to see you guys, and so let's get going. Should I just eat one pancake at a time? It's like covered in cream cheese frosting. And look at how golden brown the other side is. Just see. Wow. That is so good. I already need more frosting. Oh, yes. I'm just gonna add frosting on top of every single layer. Why the hell not? Mmm. 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 This is so good. I actually omitted the artificial sweetener that the recipe called for. I did use sugar-free maple syrup. This honestly, for me though, does not need any more sugar. It's plenty sweet. I mean, pancakes I don't think are that sweet in general. The frosting is on the sweet side for this. And there is a little bit of sweetness in the cinnamon swirl that's in the center of each pancake. So, to your taste, obviously. It's so cinnamony and so buttery. There's just a significant amount of butter in this, and I griddled it in butter, and the cinnamon swirl is mostly butter. So it just like tastes like I'm eating a butter cake. Oh, I want more. I was worried that I wouldn't eat all of this frosting because I've already counted it towards my macros for the day. Not so worried about that anymore. Mmm. 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 I don't want it to end. I want this stack to be like 3 times wider and 3 times higher. For real. I'm kind of sick of pouring on each slice, so I'm just gonna pour the rest of it on here. Ah! Oh, I'm so excited. Okay. Look at all the cute little layers. Mmm. Mmm. So these pancakes are made out of cream cheese, mostly. Cream cheese and eggs. And this particular recipe called for coconut flour, not very much of it. I decided to use almond flour because it had a lower carb count, and I'm already kind of up there for today, and I really want some vegetables later. Mm. Oh, that's so good. It's a little salty, actually. I used Kerrygold butter and it was salted. So if you want to control the amount of salt that you've got going in here, or if you just prefer it to be sweeter, use unsalted butter. So just keep in mind what kind of butter you're using when you make this. Mm. 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 So good. It's almost like a crepe cake, eh? Look at all the layers. They're itty bitty. They're so cute. By the way, if you guys have any keto recipes that you really like, that you think I should try out, please comment them below. I've been researching different fun things to try and cook and eat. And I found some, but there's some things that I'm like, cheesecake, for example. I made a no-bake keto cheesecake the other day and it was like not so good. So if you guys have cheesecake suggestions, that would be great. Fat bomb suggestions, that would be amazing. And if there's any food that is inherently carb-centric that you have a keto recipe for, I would also like that, like pancakes. Mm. Mm. I want to get every last bit of this frosting. It's so good. Mmm. Mmm. So I promise my other keto videos will not be this small. The food won't be this small. I truly thought when it said makes 8 pancakes and I was making double recipe, I was like, okay, I'm making 16 pancakes. That would look semi-substantial. I about died when I saw my stack. I was like running low on batter. And then I looked at my stack and I'm like, oh God. I strongly considered not even filming this because I thought you guys would make fun of the food for how puny it looked. But you know what? This isn't just about eating large portions of food, is it? It's about sharing recipes. Why can't I get this thing on here? It's about enjoying watching somebody eat and enjoying themselves while they eat. It's about discovering new recipes, new types of food. So, whatever. Mmm. 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 This is really good. I had kind of a tough morning. I felt really, really weak. And I don't know if you guys know anything about the keto diet, but basically your body is meant to burn, or is kind of burns carbs. It's a carb burner. We eat a lot of carbs. Our body burns carbs. And keto, the keto diet, is all about switching your body from burning carbs to burning fat. In order to do that, you need to eat less carbs and more fat. And that transition can kind of make you feel sick sometimes, like lightheaded, like your body's feeling depleted. It's like can't find any more carbs. So what happens? It's kind of responding to that. And this morning I was super weak. Like I thought maybe I'm gonna pass out. I did have my lady friend come to town yesterday, if you guys know what that means. So that might have had something to do with it. Maybe I'm not drinking enough water, so I'll up my intake in water. But regardless, I needed this. I needed a nice big filling meal. And it just didn't look big, but I'm actually pretty satisfied right now. All right, last bite. That was really good. I think if I were gonna change anything, I would actually probably use unsalted butter because it was just a little too salty for me. I still would not have added any more sugar though. You just don't want too much artificial sweetener in your food, in my opinion. If you're going to, I would recommend having a good balance. Like for instance, maybe add vanilla extract or a maple extract or another flavoring in extract form along with it. I think this kind of helps add a little dimension to the sweetness instead of this one artificial note, you know? All right, guys, well, thank you so much for joining me today. I know this was a really short video with really small food. I promise they won't all be like that, but either way, I hope you enjoyed seeing this crazy creation. Cinnamon rolls mixed with pancakes, gluten-free, keto-friendly. So I thought that was a really neat idea. It tasted really, really good, much better than I was expecting. So I hope that you guys give it a try. The recipe, again, is in the description below, along with all of the macros for it. So check that out if you want to. If you're not already following me on Instagram, my handle is at @the_hunger_diaries. I do a lot of interesting things over there, a lot of stuff that you won't see on YouTube, you will see on Instagram, a lot of short videos of me eating different things. You'll see a lot of me in my personal life and my story. So if any of that interests you, you can follow me there and see all of my adventures. If you're not subscribed to me here on YouTube, I would love for you to subscribe. I love reviewing different recipes, different food out and about. I'll sometimes create my own recipes to share with you guys. I really just want to be as honest as possible. So if there's a crazy creation, I like to call them, that's kind of parading around the internet, I want to try and tell you guys if it's actually good or not. Because a lot of people, they just post a picture, they don't say if it's good, they just kind of insinuate that it is, and then you go and you're disappointed. Sometimes you travel to other states for this type of food and you're like, what the hell? This is garbage. So yeah, I am trying to eliminate your going to restaurants and having crappy meals because I hate having crappy meals and I have done it way too many times and I'm just like, never again, or as few times as possible again. All right, guys, well, thank you so much again for joining me today. I hope that this helped you decide whether or not you'd like to try something on the keto diet maybe, or if you are considering doing a keto diet, I hope that this helped you figure out if you want to do it or not. I will be back for another mukbang this Thursday, so keep an eye out for this Thursday. I have a feeling it's going to be seafood themed. I'm just not sure what kind of seafood yet, so get ready for that. It was nice finally catching up with you guys after this long holiday, but it's really nice to be back. Thank you guys for watching today, and I will see you soon.